Welcome everybody to the James Bond Club Ireland annual quiz night Christmas quiz, the James Bond quiz. There's nothing Christmassy about it. It's just a good fun exercise for 9 contestants and myself. I'm Stuart Holden. I'm not Irish, as you can probably tell, but I'm based in Northern Ireland, so I'm fake Irish. And I've been asked to do the quiz this evening, which has taken me quite a few months on and off to put together, of just compiling questions that hopefully people will find interesting. We have 8 rounds of questions with 8 questions in each round, so there will be 64 or so points available. I think one of the questions is worth 2 points, so it'll be 65 points, a different subject for each round. And it is all related to James Bond or the actors or the films or the history or something in some capacity or other. The rules are very simple. You make a note of your own answers. I will announce the answers in each round. You mark your own sheets. I will then record everybody's scores, and the person with the highest score at the end will win an imaginary non-existent prize. It's just a bit of fun. And with that in mind, obviously mobile phones away and no Googling and all the rest of it. I mean, everybody here is very honest. And if you're watching this on the YouTube recording and you're later and you're cheating, well, that's just really silly. So none of that. We will just enjoy the quiz for the quiz's sake. So we are going to start this year's quiz in the way that all good Christmas related things do, which is with food. So food is the subject of the first round. Just give us all a thumbs up, check that you can all hear me correctly. Patrick and Galaxy, yeah, thumbs all over the place. Yep, Sean, you can hear me. Okay, that's grand. Mute yourself at this point here as well. Just or if Kevin, are you in charge of the chat, or Sean, do you want to mute everybody?
I'll mute you all there.
There we go. Yep. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so 8 questions. What we will do is, to speed things up a little bit, we'll do 2 rounds of questions at a time, and then I'll give the answers, and then we'll do the scores out of 60 and then out of 32, you know, because that just moves it along a little bit faster. So food for the first round. You will find in general the rounds start off fairly easy, and I think for you educated Bond aficionados, probably the first 2 or 3 questions in each round won't be too taxing, and then there might be something slightly harder towards the end just to sort the wheat from the chaff. So food, question number 1. What is the somewhat implausible food-related surname of the French private detective killed by Mayday at the Eiffel Tower in A View to a Kill? What is the somewhat implausible food-related surname of the French private detective killed by Mayday at the Eiffel Tower in A View to a Kill? Moving straight on to question number 2. From where does Bond collect a hamper en route to Blade's country club in The Living Daylights? That's question number 2. From where does Bond collect a hamper en route to Blade's country club in The Living Daylights? That is question number 2. Moving swiftly on, question number 3. In Goldfinger, FBI agents are seen staking out Fort Knox from outside a branch of which fast food chain? That is question number 3 in the food round. In Goldfinger, FBI agents are seen staking out Fort Knox from outside a branch of which fast food chain? Which, incidentally, is still there in real life today in exactly the same place. Question number 4 then. Who offers Bond oysters andalous? That is question number 4. Who offers Bond oysters andalous? That is Andaluz, if you're trying to picture it, but don't Google it. Question number 4. Who offers Bond oysters andalous? Question 5 then. During dinner with Kamal Khan in Octopussy, what delicacy is served that Bond finds particularly unappetizing? That's question number 5. During the dinner with Kamal Khan in Octopussy, what delicacy is served that Bond finds particularly unappetizing? Question number 6. The opening line of The Man with the Golden Gun sees Scaramanga asking Knick-Knack for Tabasco, but which other Bond villain can also be seen enjoying the same sauce? Question number 6. The opening line of The Man with the Golden Gun sees Scaramanga asking Knick-Knack for Tabasco, but which other Bond villain can also be seen enjoying the same sauce? Adam is looking tortured, which is exactly...
Adam is struggling there. Yeah,
That's Tabasco sauce for you.
Question 7 then. Some people may have been to this place. What is the name of the London restaurant in which M eats dinner Inspector before he is interrupted by Tanner and Moneypenny? So question number 7 in the food round. What's the name of the London restaurant in which M eats dinner Inspector before he is interrupted by Tanner and Moneypenny? And finally, question 8, and possibly the only Irish content of the quiz. Amongst the girls purportedly suffering from allergies at Peace Gloria is a character named Irish Girl, played by English actress Jenny Handley, with an allergy to what vegetable item that she is later seen to be eating? And this final question for the food round. Question 8. Amongst the girls purportedly suffering from allergies at Peace Gloria is a character named Irish Girl, played by English actress Jenny Hanley, with an allergy to what vegetable item that she is later seen to be eating? Does anybody need any questions repeating? Yes,
all good.
Sure. Number 4, please.
Number 4. Who offers Bond oysters andalous? That is Andaluz. You're looking for the character who offers that to Bond.
Can hear. Oh, yeah. Thanks.
I'm hungry now.
Okay, I'm going to move then straight on to round number 2, and then we'll do 2 rounds of marking at the same time. I think, Sean, you agree? Is that the best way? Yeah. Go for it.
100%. Keep her going, yeah.
Cool. Okay, we'll keep it going with round number 2, which is on the subject of people related to the Bond films that we have lost during 2025. So these are 8 questions that relate to people who are no longer with us as of this year. Kind of has to be done in the end of a year Bond quiz, and there are 8 really people who are significant to the Bond films in some way who died this year. So some of these relate to their appearances in Bond films, some of them are just questions about the actors. So it'll test a bit of your general knowledge as well. You'll see how we go. Question number 1. Bruce Glover, who died in March, played Mr. Wint in Diamonds Are Forever. What creature did he use to murder a motorcyclist in that film's opening scene? It's question number 1. Bruce Glover, who died in March, played Mr. Wint in Diamonds Are Forever. What creature did he use to murder a motorcyclist in that film's opening scene? Question 2, again, they start easier and they get a little bit harder. In Die Another Day, Bond makes contact with sleeper agent Raoul, played by the late Emilio Echeverria, by asking for what fictional brand of cigars? Question number 2. In Die Another Day, Bond makes contact with sleeper agent Raoul, played by the late Emilio Echeverria, by asking for what fictional brand of cigars? Question number 3, I have a feeling you will all get this one. Joe Don Baker made his debut as Jack Wade in GoldenEye. What's the name of Wade's third wife, which he has tattooed on his buttock and is forced to reveal to Bond during their first meeting? Question number 3, Joe Don Baker made his debut as Jack Wade in GoldenEye. What is the name of Wade's third wife, which he has tattooed on his buttock and is forced to reveal to Bond during their first meeting?
Love it.
Of all the Joe Don Baker questions I could ask, that was the one I picked. I'm sure he'd be delighted. Question number 4 then. Cheki Cario, who played Defence Minister Dmitry Mishkin in that film, GoldenEye, shot to fame after playing a government operative training a female assassin in which classic 1990 Luc Besson film? As question number 4, Cheki Cario, who played Defence Minister Dmitry Mishkin in that film, shot to film after playing a government operative training a female assassin in which classic 1990 Luc Besson film? Question number 5, then. Die Another Day's director Lee Tamahori was from which country? As question number 5, Die Another Day's director Lee Tamahori was from which country? Question number 6, Kari Hiroyuki Tagawa, who made a brief appearance in License to Kill, was perhaps best known for portraying the villainous Shang Tsung in film adaptations of which video game series? Question number 6, Kari Hiroyuki Tagawa, who made a brief appearance in License to Kill, was perhaps best known for playing the villainous Shang Tsung in film adaptations of which video game series? Question number 7 then. What 4-word description of James Bond is used by Michael Madsen's character Damien Falco in Die Another Day, and later became the title of a well-received book on the history of the Bond films written by Ajay Chowdhury and Matthew Field? That is question number 7. What 4-word description of James Bond is used by Michael Madsen's character Damien Falco in Die Another Day, and later became the title of a well-received book on the history of the Bond films written by Ajay Chowdhury and Matthew Field?
It's a brilliant book. Amazing.
And finally, question number 8. Although never seen on screen, Robert E. McGuinness, who died in March, made an important contribution to several Bond films. In what way? That is question number 8. Although never seen on screen, Robert E. McGuinness, who died in March, made an important contribution to several Bond films. In what way? That is the 8th and final question of round number 2. Does anybody need any questions repeating at this point?
Can I ask just on question 4, is it
Yes.
1990 or 1990s? Is in the
It is 1990, the year 1990.
Okay, specific to 1990. Okay, good.
Cool, there we go. Flying through it. That's only 17 minutes, and we've done 2 rounds of questions already, but we have the answers to come. So at this point, do you want to unmute everybody, and people can I'll ask the questions again, and you can pipe up with an answer or stick your hand up if you want to be the one to answer it, and I'll make a note here of people's scores as we go along. So, just writing down people's names. How convenient that you all have different first names. Oh, no, you don't. David Lyons and David Minotti, you rotters. You've spoiled.
But he's liquor tonight, so
To be liquor, then.
Yeah.
he's simplified it for you.
Mr. Galaxy, it's Patrick, isn't it, in real life?
It is, yes.
I'm just trying to remember. Okay. Right.
I was trying to change it as I was typing in the meeting ID, and whatever way I was typing it on the screen, I got as far because I had Galaxy tab 10 or whatever, and I got rid of the tab 10, and whatever way I was hitting delete, I hit join meeting as well. So that's why I ended up with Galaxy.
Oh, spare me the mumbo jumbo. Right. Okay. Right then, I think we all know the answer to the first one in the food round. What's the implausible food-related surname of the French private detective?
Aubergine.
Aubergine. Or
Aubergine, yes.
Claude Courgette.
Who is going to solve the case. Suddenly he's not, because there's a fly in his soup. Okay, Aubergine. And where does Bond get his hamper from en route to Blades?
Harrods.
Harrods.
Harrods caused controversy last year, apparently, because they restricted access to their secret Santa grotto only to customers who had spent a minimum of £2,000 before they could go in. There's a nice Christmas-related Harrods fact. To be fair, £2,000 of Harrods is probably a box of Christmas crackers, and that's about it.
That old Fayed man, you know, he's awful.
Quite. Okay, FBI agents in Goldfinger are staking out Fort Knox outside a branch of which fast food chain?
KFC.
KFC, yeah.
Yes, and it's still a KFC today. Yeah.
No, I didn't know the KFC was still there.
Somebody went to it recently at the.
Did they?
Yeah, like it's still ish there.
It's been modernised, but it's still clearly a KFC on the same spot. Yes. Okay, slightly trickier round. I think number 4. Who offers Bond oysters andalous? Anybody want to take a check?
Let's do it.
Is it Cristatus?
Okay, Jamie. Jamie, what was your answer?
Is it Cristatus?
No.
I
Is
didn't.
it,
Not
is it
Wint.
Aki? Aki and Union Twice?
No.
Oh.
Was it in a book?
No. It's in one of the films. Mr. Wint is close. It's Mr. Kid who wheels in the trolley and gives.
Wow. Very good. Very good.
And the bomb supreme.
Bomb surprise.
But
Very
oysters.
good.
This is one of the things that Putter Smith describes. So it is Mr. Kid you're looking for there.
Damn. Even half a point? No. Mr. Kid. No.
Don't be silly.
Well, who are we kidding? So, you know.
What is the delicacy that Bond doesn't like in Dinner with Kamal Khan?
Stuffed sheep's head.
Yes, stuffed sheep's head. Yes, or we'll take sheep's head for that one. Yeah.
Would sheep's eyes be acceptable, or
Because he plucks out the eye and eats it. Yeah. I wonder what that's really made of. What did they make an eye? Or did he actually eat?
There was jelly.
Some
It was
people
some sort of jelly gummy thing that was made. I read about it beforehand. Yeah.
Some people say it was marzipan.
Marzipan. No, you're right. You're right. It was marzipan. Yeah.
I just realized I could have included in this food round the question of what Jaws' cable car was actually made of.
Yeah.
Licorice, wasn't it?
Licorice, yeah, that would have been a good food question. Okay, so Nick Mac is asked by Scaramanga for Tabasco, but which other villain also can be seen with Tabasco?
Stromberg.
It's Strong. Yeah, he has it on his table right before Bond comes up and kills him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they must have had a good deal there with, you know, golden.
Product placement, yeah.
Okay. The name of the London restaurant where M is inspector.
Rules.
Yes. Rules is the restaurant.
Rules restaurant.
Rules indeed. And what is it that the Irish girl on Her Majesty's Secret Service is allergic to? Anybody know?
Potatoes.
Potatoes.
Really racist and
No.
isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not potatoes. That would be spectacular.
oh,
Broccoli.
What was it?
Nobody got this one. It's sweet corn on the cob. He's seen it.
Oh, corn. Right. Okay.
Everyone knows corn on the cob didn't exist in Ireland in 1969. Where are they going with this one?
I'm just glad it wasn't potatoes. Because, like,
Yeah, well,
yeah.
doesn't
It would
have my
be-
answer.
Funny visual joke if it had been broccoli in a way, wouldn't it? Really, they should have put a broccoli joke in there. Okay, so that is that round. I'll not do the scores yet. We'll just get scores out of 16 after the Lost in 2025 round. So Bruce Glover, what creature does he use to kill the motorcyclist in Diamonds Are Forever?
Scorpion.
Scorpion.
It is a scorpion.
There's 5 killers, Mr. Wind.
Indeed. Raoul then is contacted by asking for what fictional brand of cigars?
Delectados.
Delectados. Yes. And they make an appearance, of course, in No Time to Die as well, because that's the one they leaves.
Yeah. Later leaves for him.
Nice little cross-reference.
Mm-hmm.
Made it onto my spreadsheet then of things that connect to exactly 2 films. It's in there in 2 different films, you know. One of my hobbies. Okay, Checky Cario then. So he plays the government operative training a female assassin in which a classic 1990 Luc Besson film. Kev, did you have any luck with this one or anyone else? Or?
You missed question 3.
You missed question 3, yes.
The tattoo, isn't it?
Dawnbreaker's tattoo. We all know that's Muffy, of course. Muffy.
Muffy, yeah.
Oh God, I put Irma. Oh, I got it.
Irma.
Irma Bunt.
You're watching Banshees again, David.
She was quite a looker in her day, apparently.
I'm right. Checky Cario then. What's the Luc Besson film from 1990 that made him famous?
La Femme Nikita.
Nikita.
Nikita, yeah, or La Femme Nikita. It goes by as a name. Yeah, as long as you got Nikita in there, then you're fine. Yeah.
Just about.
On this round.
I think the film was called Nikita. Then they did one TV series called La Femme Nikita. Then they made another TV series with Maggie Q, which was just called Nikita. And then there's the Americanized version, which is either known as The Assassin or Point of No Return with Bridget Fonda. Yeah, so it's been remade a number of times. But yeah, Nikita is what it's all about. Okay, Lee Tamahori then was from
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
New Zealand is the answer. His really famous film, Once for Warriors, there is the story of the Maori tribes and the people from indigenous backgrounds in New Zealand. Okay, Kari Hiyuki Tagawa, hopefully that is the last time I'll have to pronounce that, played Shang Tsung in many film adaptations of which video game series?
Mortal Kombat.
Yes, Mortal Kombat. He is the Shang Tsung, the sort of chief sorcerer.
Sorry, what was that name again?
I can't reach my
Mortal
limit.
Kombat.
No, the name of the person who played it wasn't
The
it?
Shang Tsung. So it's Shang.
It must be Zoom. Maybe you're breaking up. Could you do that again? Never mind. Carry on. Do you know, we'll be here all night. Go on, carry on.
Okay, yeah, Mortal Kombat is the answer there. And right, okay, the forward description of James Bond used by the late Michael Madsen that became the title of R.J. and Matthews' book is
Some kind of hero.
Some kind of hero.
Some Kind of Hero is the forward you're looking for there. And what did Robert E. McGuinness contribute to many Bond films despite never being seen on screen?
Posters.
I said
Posters.
posters.
They're poster artists.
Yep.
He did basically all of those multifaceted film posters from like You Only Live Twice. I think Thunderball maybe was the first one,
Yeah.
right up until The Man with the Golden Gun. So the ones that have the big central image and all the things going around the edge. He really pioneered that. Brilliant.
Yeah, if any has listened to our episode with Rory Emery, we discussed all the posters. I think
Cool.
we talked about them. Yeah.
Excellent.
Plug
Okay,
there.
I'm rattling through the scores then. It should be out of 16 at this point. Sean, what are you on?
I'm on 14 out of 16.
Okay, Keith.
Ooh, 9.
Okay, Kev.
13.
Okay, Adamo.
11.
Sorry, 11.
Number 11.
11. Okay, brilliant. Right, Michael.
How many is it for a correct one, Stuart? 2 is
Sorry,
it? Is it how many for a correct answer?
Well, one point for a correct answer, so it's out of 16.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 12.
12. Okay, David McN/Liquor.
Leica has got 11 at this point.
Right, okay. Take the lines.
Sorry.
I have 12.
12.
Yes, 12.
Okay, brilliant. Patrick Galaxy.
9.
9. And Jamie.
12.
Okay, that's all right. I'm happy enough with that. That means I'm not getting it too hard or too easy, so that's all right. Okay, let's see how you do on round number 3 then, which is animals.
Okay.
There are a few in the Bond films in some capacity or other. Starting with this then, question number 1. Inspector, what type of creature gives Bond a clue to the location of Mr. White's secret room inside L'Americain? It's question number 1. Inspector, what type of creature gives Bond a clue to the location of Mr. White's secret room inside L'Americain? It's the parrot, of course. It goes, it's in there! It's in there! Behind the wall!
Crow, the parrot.
Oh, right.
Question number 2. What word is written on the food bowl inside Stacey Sutton's house? Question number 2. What word is written on the food bowl in Stacey Sutton's house?
I don't know, I'm laughing so much. But...
Mute everybody would be good, I think, at this point.
Yeah, I agree.
Trust the dog, honestly. Question 3. What animal name is given to the pipeline device which transports Georgy Koskov from east to west in The Living Daylights? Question 3. What animal name is given to the pipeline device which transports Georgy Koskov from east to west in The Living Daylights? Question number 4, because it is actually in there. A parrot named Max in For Your Eyes Only reappears in a kitchen scene in The Living Daylights, but which Bond girl actress once owned this parrot in real life? That's question number 4. A parrot named Max in For Your Eyes Only reappears in a kitchen scene in The Living Daylights, but which Bond girl actress once owned this parrot in real life? Question number 5. It's a species question here. Question number 5. Which villain famously owns a Turkish Angora? That is Angora. Question number 5. Which villain famously owns a Turkish Angora? Question number 6. In Live and Let Die, what is the name of the crocodile who Teehee claims took his whole arm off? It's question number 6. In Live and Let Die, what is the name of the crocodile who Teehee claims took his whole arm off? Question number 7. Back to the Living Daylights again. In The Living Daylights, what comical 4-word phrase does Cara Milovi use to describe Bond during their argument at Kamran Shah's home? Remember, this is an animal round. Question number 7. In The Living Daylights, what comical 4-word phrase does Cara Milovi use to describe Bond during their argument at Kamran Shah's home? Happy birthday to Marianne Dabo, by the way, who I believe is her birthday today, according to one of the Bond websites earlier on.
I think it was yesterday. She shares the same date as Paul Lally.
Oh, does she yesterday? Okay. Both have a crap birthday, let's be honest. What a great day, is it? I suppose everybody's off work, maybe, but you know. Okay, and finally then, question number 8 for the real Bond history aficionados here. In September 1961, Richard Maybaum, Wolf Mankiewicz submitted the first draft screenplay for Dr. No. It was rejected as they made the main villain what? Remember, this is the animals round, which should give you a bit of a clue. It's not just one of the guys being called Wolf. There is actually an animal in there. Question 8. In September 1961, Richard Maybaum and Wolf Mankiewicz submitted the first draft screenplay for Dr. No. It was rejected as they made the main villain what? Does anybody need any questions from the animals round repeating?
Well, thank you.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, sure. Number 5, please, if you could do.
Yes, which villain famously owns a Turkish Angora? That is Angora, which is an alternative spelling of Ankara, the capital of Turkey, but that won't help you at all.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Okay, any more for any more? We have had 3 rounds out of 8. We shall now have round 4, which is questions about music. Are we all ready? Round 4, music questions. Here we go. Number 1. The very first scene in Doctor No features the opening credits accompanied by a calypso version of which children's song? It's question number 1. The very first scene in Doctor No features the opening credits accompanied by a calypso version of which children's song? That's question number 1.
I watched it today. Happy days.
I suspect you may have known the answer already, but it's always useful to have a jog, isn't it? Okay, question 2 then. Which alcoholic beverage used Louis Armstrong's "We Have All the Time in the World" in a 1995 advertising campaign? Question number 2. Which alcoholic beverage used Louis Armstrong's "We Have All the Time in the World" in a 1995 ad campaign? And led to a huge resurgence in the popularity of that song, I think, as a result of it.
Kevin O'Callaghan's favourite stout.
No clues, please. Question 3 then. What was the title of K.D. Lang's song that was rejected as the main theme for Tomorrow Never Dies, but instead used over the end credits? Question number 3. What was the title of K.D. Lang's song that was rejected as the main theme for Tomorrow Never Dies, but instead used over the end credits? Question number 4. Which legendary lyricist has written the most lyrics for James Bond songs, including Thunderball, Diamonds Are Forever, and The World Is Not Enough? So question number 4. Which legendary lyricist has written the most songs, or the most lyrics, sorry, for James Bond songs, including Thunderball, Diamonds Are Forever, and The World Is Not Enough? Moving on, question 5. The string introduction at the beginning of the theme from You Only Live Twice was used by Robbie Williams on which appropriately titled 1999 song? Question number 5. The string introduction at the beginning of the theme from You Only Live Twice was used by Robbie Williams on which appropriately titled 1999 song? Question number 6. Getting a little bit harder, perhaps. Who is the only title theme performer who is not credited in the main opening titles of the film while their song is played? There is no logical reason for this. I don't think it's ever been explained, but it is an oddity. Who is the only title theme performer who is not credited in the main opening titles of the film while their song is played? I'm going to give you a little help or a little clarification on this one. Some people might be thinking of Matt Monro with From Russia with Love, but it's not his song over the credits, so it is not Matt Monro. He is credited even though you're not hearing his song. What you're looking for is someone whose song is actually being heard over the opening credits, but this person's name is not in the credits. There's only one. Question 7 then. What title track is famously the only Bond theme song that failed to chart in either the UK or the US? It's question number 7. Which title track is perhaps famously the only Bond theme song that failed to chart in either the UK or the US? And final question in the music round. This will take us to the halfway point in the quiz. Question 8. How old was Billie Eilish at the time of recording No Time to Die? So question number 8. How old was Billie Eilish at the time of recording No Time to Die? Obviously, the answer is not very, but you're looking for a specific number. The youngest Bond film recording by some distance, I think. So quick run through the music questions. Actually, I've read them all twice already. Does anybody need any repeating for the music questions? Yes, Mr. Licker.
Oh, no, sorry, I just unmuted myself. No.
Okay, fair enough. I'm thinking we have now. There was a UK adverts for Club chocolate bars, which had a very famous theme. Now this reference might be completely lost, but I'm thinking we need a theme along the lines of "If you lick a lot of Lenya in your Bond films, join our club." I don't know if that means anything to anybody who's not in the UK, because they used to have these famous adverts, which was like if you like a lot of chocolate on your.
I love it.
What's scary is that you've thought about this more than me. I just
Brilliant.
put silly titles on.
Oh, the Lenya in your Bond films, join our club. Into it.
Like a lot of Lenya, you know. Drink a pint of milk a day.
Right, okay, we're going to go back to the, what are we on? The animals, first of all. So this is marking, part 2 of 4. So at this point, mark your own over the next 2 rounds, and then we'll do the scores round up again, and then we'll see how things stand. So in the film Spectre, what type of creature gives Bond a clue to the location of Mr. White's secret room?
Mouse.
Disappointingly, entirely CGI maps. I only don't
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't.
Well,
What was it?
who
A
do you
mouse
work
or a
for?
mouse, right? Was it?
Mouse.
Mice, right.
Mickey Mouse.
Indeed. What word is written on the food bowl in Stacey Sutton's house? Let's all say it together.
Pussy.
Pussy.
Pussy on the food bowl. Yes, it is.
We need Paul to push it.
Yeah, Sean Connery.
Pussy. You do miss
Very
him.
good.
Indeed. Okay, what animal name is given to the pipeline device that transports Georgy Koskov?
Pig.
Pig.
Pig, yes.
Oh,
Pig,
pig. Oh, right. I guessed that.
yes.
You get pig borscht or something like that. doesn't it?
Pig bush cake.
Borscht, I think, is like a kind of Hungarian soup, which is basically what he'll be turned into if it goes wrong, you know.
The red soup, yeah.
Turn into borscht or something like that, you know, yeah. In other words, you'll be strawberry jam. So referenced in...
License to kill.
There's another food question I could have asked, you know, what unusual condiment does Timothy Dalton refer to when driving with Saunders as strawberry jam? So many missed food questions. Do that next year. No, it is pig for that one. The parrot then that's named Max in Fiore's Only and reappears until Never Dies. Do we know which Bond girl actress owned that in real life?
Diana Rigg.
Rigg, and as mentioned by someone earlier around, it was called Chrome in real life.
I thought you might have done a double edge there one, Stuart, with obviously Sid Child, you know, the stunt double that she owned. Diana Rigg gave it to Sid Child.
Oh, did she? Right. Okay, I didn't know that. What I do know is that the parrot actually alongside Diana Rigg as well in an episode of The Avengers called The Bird Who Knew Too Much.
Brilliant.
So she got to act alongside her own parrot.
But apparently, seriously, that parrot only died about 5 years ago.
Yeah, they live a long time. Yeah.
Long time, yeah.
Excellent. Okay, which villain famously owns a Turkish Angora?
Blofeld.
It
is Blofeld, yeah, it's the white cat. Yes, that's what it is.
Oh, right. Okay.
So I thought it was reasonably guessable, even if you didn't know what famously owns an animal. It's kind of the obvious. So, yeah. What is the name of the crocodile who Tiki got a little bit careless with and took his whole arm off?
Well played, Albert.
Albert.
Yes, good old Albert. Yes.
After Albert Broccoli or something.
Oh, was it actually?
I don't know. I just was guessing. It might be.
Yeah.
Kobe the crocodile would have been good as well.
No, I have no idea, but I just.
I know that in Jaws they had a mechanical shark, and Steven Spielberg named it Bruce after his. Apparently, so that was why they named the shark after his lawyer. A reasonable thing to do, I suppose. Right? How does Cara Milovi, birthday or not, describe Bond during their argument in Cameron Shah's home? What's the full word phrase?
Back end
Back
of
end of horse.
Yes,
End of horse.
end of horse.
back end of. Are you calling me a horse? Is that?
Yeah.
And the first draft screenplay of Doctor No. Thank God this didn't make it into the
Fucking right.
I don't know.
A
Monkey.
Monkey.
monkey. Yes,
The monkey
Mike
doesn't sing.
killed the Bond series right there, or maybe not. Who knows? It's the 60s. And things were a little
I
different.
I think Richard Maybaum tried to get that into various other scripts that a monkey was going to appear somewhere at different times. It was always shot down. So thank
Can you
God it
just
was.
imagine- I mean, can you just imagine the dinner scene with like the
Yeah.
monkey and Doctor No and that's a very rare 55 Dom Perignon.
Imagine the monkey trying to explain what Spectre stands for.
Executive for counterintelligence, terrorism, revenge, extortion.
1 million bananas, Mr. Bond.
Oh,
See, we missed
Very
we
good,
missed
very
a
good.
we missed a great opportunity there, guys.
Yeah, make a note
Gee.
as to how many you got out of 8. That will make these totting up easier at the end.
all right.
We'll move on to the music round. Then the very first scene in Doctor No, Calypso version of. I'm sure you all know.
Three
Blind
blind
Mice.
men.
Nice, yes, of course. That's how the 3 men on the screen come to be known as the villains. Which alcoholic beverage used we have all the time in the world in a famous 1995 ad campaign?
Guinness.
Rum.
Yes.
Guinness. Yeah, it was Guinness. They used it in one of their songs, and a lot of people became aware of the song. I think a lot more as a result.
It charted high. I remember it was you could buy it again. It was re-released on the album with on the A side was We've All the Time in the World. On the B side was Her Majesty's Secret Service theme.
I actually have the single CD
Yeah.
in a minute from the 90s. Yeah.
Had on tape, which is an old-fashioned way of playing music, guys. Just
What's that, Kev? What's that there? Sorry.
before your time, Sean. Before your time. Before your streaming shenanigans started.
MP3.
MP what?
Paul, are you with us? Can you hear us?
I can. I'm just after joining. Sorry for being so late.
No, you're okay. Don't worry. You've missed the first half of it, but listen, just play along for fun or just sit and listen. That's grand, but good to see you.
I wouldn't have got any right anyway. Don't worry.
Hey, you'd got something. You'd got something. It's not that. We're halfway through the answers to round 4, which is the music round. The legendary lyricist who's written the most lyrics for James Bond songs. Anybody want to go
back one, Stuart again.
Yeah,
to
you missed number 3. Yeah.
Number 3.
Katie Lang.
Katie.
Lang.
Surrender. Yeah.
Surrender is the title you're looking at. Okay.
Yeah.
Katie Lang, yeah.
Sorry, the lyricist then who's written the most lyrics for Bond songs.
Don Black.
Black, yes, absolutely. Don Black for him. Which appropriately titled 1999 song by Robbie Williams used the opening strings from We Only Live Twice?
Millennium. Yeah.
Millennium, yes, indeed. There was a clue in the question with it being an appropriately titled 1999 song. Yeah. Do we see the entrance of Mr. Paul Lally?
Everybody bow. Everyone look respectful as he joins this call.
Yeah. Straighten up.
Remember, you do not speak to him first. You wait for him to speak to you. That is the protocol we have.
You never look at him yet. Don't look at him.
Don't make eye contact with him yet. Gee, don't feed him after midnight. It's a bad idea.
He's not showing his face because he's too embarrassed. Now that he's...
Oh, Jesus, here we go.
Somebody send help.
Your Eminence.
Now, isn't that typical, lad? You wait an hour for Paul to show up and then 2 of them turn up at once.
Very good, Adam. Very good.
Hand it.
Right,
You
okay.
said his name too many times, huh?
Mr. Paul O'B and Mr. Paul Lally, you have missed the first half of the quiz, but that's okay because it's only a bit of fun. I'm just rattling through the answers to round 4 music round here. Right, who is the only title theme performer who's not credited in main opening titles of the film while their song is being played? Anyone know this?
Gladys Knight.
It is Gladys Knight, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Completely inexplicably, she's just not in the titles at all.
Yeah.
I know she was maybe a little bit. So she had some sort of objection, her Christian beliefs, to singing a song called "License to Kill" or something, didn't she? Did she request not to be?
It was about the word kill. She didn't want to be associated with that there, but she still sang it. But I think in Japan, John Burlingame's Games in book, he goes to great lengths to find out. There's I think there's like legal contractual stuff as well. It just wasn't that, but it's all connected. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a strange one.
Nothing to do with
it. Is very strange. Very strange.
No.
No worries.
Got a license revoked.
Yes.
The only person who finds it impossible to listen to that song without hearing "License to Kilt" every single.
Great.
Sounds like kilt to me. It's the drum beat right at the end of it. Just turns it into kilt.
You just expected a little bit of a Scottish theme to start going on there. License to Kill, yeah, baby. Anyway.
Moving on.
Right, question 7. Title track is the only Bond theme song to fail to chart in either the UK or the US.
Majesties?
Nope.
Yeah.
Russia.
Is it all-time high? All-time highs. Guess.
Oh, it's not all-time high.
Ah.
I think it's
License to Kill.
It's an all-time low then, wasn't
it? The Man with the Golden Gun did not chart in either the UK or the US at all.
Jesus.
Really?
That's not surprising. It's shite.
It's still a Bond theme. Jesus, I didn't know that. Right, very good.
The Alice Cooper song is great. I like that one.
Yeah, did not chart at all. Did anybody get a point for that one, by the way? Did anyone?
No. Didn't know it.
No, sorry, was Golden Gunner all-time high?
Golden Gun by Lulu was the one that did not chart at all, yeah. And question 8 then was, how old was Billie Eilish at the time of recording No Time to Die? Anyone would take a punt at this one?
17?
16.
18.
18. She was 18.
It's like an auction there.
She was younger than, wasn't Lulu like 19 or something? Or I don't know. But...
I'm not sure.
In her ultra-successful Golden Gun.
Yeah.
We needed your voice earlier on in the Animals round, Paul Lally.
Oh, yes.
Question, and I'm going to let you answer this one in a way that only you can. So we said we need...
It's the monkey, isn't it? Yeah.
No, it's not this one. It is word.
Oh, sorry.
Is written on the food bowl in Stacey Sutton's house. Give it your best, Paul Lally. I didn't hear.
You're on mute.
I can't hear you.
You want to hear you?
Plug in the microphone.
To get your pussy out of it.
There you are.
Can you hear me?
Go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it pussy?
It is.
Hey.
So I'm going to collect the scores in for those who have been participating the whole time. So Sean, how many for those 2 rounds? Or how many are you on in total? Do you know?
Oh, Jesus. Hold on. 16, 32.
Get the abacus out there, Sean.
I'm on 29.
29. Okay. Keith, what's your grand total so far?
20.
20. Okay. Kev?
28.
Oh.
Adam O? Say it again.
19.
19. Okay. Michael?
23.
23. Okay. David McN/Liquor?
Oh, is it for the 4 rounds? All the 4 rounds?
Running total, if you would. That'd be easy, yeah.
Oh, God, sorry. Give me a sec. I'm slow at this stuff.
You know,
Sorry,
David,
I know I'm behind the curve here, but Lick-a-Lotta Lenya is... if I ever become a drag queen, that's going to be my drag queen name.
Based on the chocolate biscuit adverts, if you lick a lot of Lenya in your Bond film, join our club. You see, we've taken it to a whole new level. Thank you. I'm glad you appreciate that. David Lyons, do you know your score so far?
If I'm a drag queen, can I have Paul Lally as my name?
Okay, sorry.
Meow.
Sorry,
how many are you on?
Mine is 22.
17.
Okay, that's Patrick. You're on 17, right? David Lyons, I still haven't got your score. Sorry.
18.
18. Okay, David McNulty, do you know how many you're on?
22.
22. Jamie.
23.
23. Right. Okay. So we have two leaders at the minute, Kev on 28 and Sean is on 29, and lots of others still in the running. And you're all doing very well so far, so that's okay. So we're halfway through the quiz. And we have Paul and Paul with us. So I think this is the appropriate time. Have you all got a glass of some kind or a beverage in front of you? I think it's traditionally the point that we remember our good friend John, who founded the club.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
Yes.
Yes, that would be lovely.
John.
To John.
John.
Sláinte. Sláinte, John.
We'll always be eternally grateful that we got to see Casino Royale 67.
Yeah.
And it was brilliant.
Okay, and on that subject, we've had a food round at the start, so now it is time for, in my best Father Jack voice, drink. That's the subject. Round number 5 is on the subject of drink. So here we go.
On the subject, Stuart, I need a 2-second toilet break. Sorry.
Yes, okay. Refreshment.
Yeah.
Let's take a comfort break for
Is that any other way?
I don't have
3 minutes at this point. Jolly good idea.
idea.
Refreshment is before. Okay, we are moving on to round number 5. I don't think any of you struggle with the first question in this drink-related round. Nice, easy start. Which Bond girl gives her name to Bond's own recipe for a martini cocktail? That is quite possibly the easiest question of the quiz. If you do not know the answer to that, the Teletubbies quiz is the third down the right.
Oh, I thought it was. Okay. I thought it was going to be.
Question number 2. Yeah, you think you're clever. Try your knowledge on this one. In Skyfall, Raoul Silva offers Bond a Macallan single malt whiskey that is how many years old? Question number 2. In Skyfall, Raoul Silva offers Bond a Macallan single malt whiskey that is how many years old? That knocked all the confident looks off of your faces right there. That did. They suddenly went, oh. Not sure about that one.
Oh, that was going to be.
Cards right, and they think about.
Dinner or mezcal or something.
Could think about. Oh well, no, I'm not going to give any clues.
Yeah. Could we group mute everybody? I can't do that, I don't think. But
I will. I'll look. I'll do it right now. And then hang on a sec. Stuart, you should be able to talk.
the problem with that is you muted me as well.
Yeah, no. Well, that's what happens when you mute everybody.
It's okay, don't worry. Right. Question number 3 then. What drink does Emilio Largo give to Bond at Palmyra? Question number 3. It's a 2-word title you're looking for here. A 2-word drink that Emilio Largo gives to Bond at Palmyra. I think looking down the list, this might be the hardest round, actually. You've got to have some fairly good knowledge for this one. This might be the toughest. Question number 4. In Live and Let Die, when Bond visits New Orleans, he momentarily forgets the tradition of drinking locally until CIA agent Felix Leiter tells Bond, "Where's your sense of adventure? This is New Orleans. Relax," and orders them 2 of which drink? Question number 4. In Live and Let Die, when Bond visits New Orleans, he momentarily forgets the tradition of drinking locally until Felix tells Bond, "Where's your sense of adventure? This is New Orleans. Relax," and orders them 2 of which drink? I'm going to give you multiple choice for number 5 because I think it's a little bit too difficult otherwise. So I will give you some options here. Multiple choice. Question number 5. Bond comments to Scaramanga that the wine he is served at dinner is slightly reminiscent of a mouton from which year? Which Scaramanga then writes on his notepad. Is it 34, 44, or 54? So question number 5. Bond comments to Scaramanga that the wine he is served at dinner is slightly reminiscent of a mouton from which year, which Scaramanga then writes on his notepad. Is it 34, 44, or 54? Okay, question number 6. What unusual term for natural spring or stream water did George Lazenby's Bond ask for with his whiskey at Piz Gloria? So question number 6. What unusual term for natural spring or stream water does George Lazenby's Bond ask for with his whiskey at Piz Gloria? You're looking for one particular word here. He asks for, I'll give you a bit of a clue, malt whiskey and something water. And it's the word you need there that's missing. Malt whiskey and something water.
Just for everybody who watched Her Majesty's Secret Service over Christmas.
Now, I confess that the Bond novels are not such a forte of mine, but I had to realize I had to include something of a novel variety. So for those who know the novels very well, question number 7. In the novel Moonraker, when Bond visits the card club blades, he adds a single pinch of what to his glass of fine Wolfschmidt vodka? He says he got into the habit in places that served villainous home brew, as doing so sinks all the poisons to the bottom. I'll say it again. Question 7. In the novel Moonraker, when Bond visits the card club blades, he adds a single pinch of what to his glass of fine Wolfschmidt vodka? Bond says he got into that habit in places that served villainous home brew, as doing this sinks all the poisons to the bottom. And finally, question 8. Which band were invited to perform a Bond theme song after their bassist approached Albert Broccoli at a party and drunkenly asked, when are you going to get someone decent to do one of your theme songs? That is question number 8 in the drink-related round. Question number 8. Which band were invited to perform a Bond theme song, and indeed did, after their bassist approached Albert Broccoli at a party and drunkenly asked, when are you going to get someone decent to do one of your theme songs? That's the drink. Well, that's the drink speaking in that case, but it worked. Okay, we're going to move straight on to the next round, which is round number 6. This is a fairly short.
Sorry, Stuart. Any possible you could repeat question 4 and 5 again?
Number 4. Okay, in Live and Let Die, then Bond visits New Orleans. He sort of forgets the tradition of drinking locally until Felix tells Bond, "Where's your sense of adventure? This is New Orleans. Relax." And he orders them 2 of which drink.
Okay.
And question 5, then Bond comments to Scaramanga that the wine he has served at dinner is slightly reminiscent of Mouton, from which year? And then Scaramanga then writes it on his notepad. And your options there are, it's the Mouton 34, the Mouton 44, or the Mouton 54.
Okay, so there weren't 2 Live and Let Die questions then? No. I must have got that wrong.
Nope.
No. Okay, sorry, yeah, my mistake. Yeah.
Unless you think it's a solitaire martini, in which case there are. But otherwise, there are not 2.
Sorry, I got that wrong.
Anyways. Anybody else need anything repeating? Okay, round 6 then. We'll move straight on to this and we'll do the marking again together. This is fairly straightforward. What's in a name? It is just 8 questions where you have to give the name of the thing that I'm asking for. So names from Bond films, names of people going to places. Fairly quick fire through this one. Question number 1. What is the name of Dr. No's Island? What's in a name? Question number 1. What's the name of Dr. No's Island? Question number 2, you just need the surname for this one. Which fellow MI6 agent is Bond due to meet at Zagreb station in From Russia with Love, only for him to be killed and replaced by Donald Grant? That is question number 2. Which fellow MI6 agent is Bond due to meet at Zagreb station in From Russia with Love, only for him to be killed and replaced by Donald Grant? I can't believe Adam is struggling with that question. Okay, question number 3 then. We're going back to License to Kill. In what bar in the Bahamas did Bond and Pam Bouvier first meet? What's the name of the bar in License to Kill? The bar in the Bahamas where Bond and Pam Bouvier first meet. Question number 4. What 3-letter term for smoked salmon is briefly referenced by Bond in You Only Live Twice? So question number 4. What 3-letter term for smoked salmon is briefly referenced by Bond in You Only Live Twice?
Do you get extra points if you note what it's
No.
representing? Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm just trying to catch up since I was late.
The technical term, is that what you...
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert. Honest, can't believe it. Can't believe it. If you can't trust a Swiss wanker, who can you trust? Question number 5. Which health resort is Bond sent to by M in Thunderball? Question number 5 in the naming things round. Which health resort is Bond sent to by M in Thunderball? Had I been waiting to use the Swiss wanker line? Yes, I had. You set us up.
You are technically quick out of the gates with it, all right, yeah.
Love you, really. Right. Question number 6 then. What's the name of Le Chiffre's girlfriend who adds poison to Bond's drink during the poker game in Casino Royale? Question number 6. What is the name of Le Chiffre's girlfriend who adds poison to Bond's drink during the poker game in Casino Royale? Question 7. In the same film, Daniel Craig begins his tenure as Bond with a parkour chase culminating in the embassy of which fictional African country? It's question number 7. In the same film, Daniel Craig begins his tenure as Bond with a parkour chase culminating in the embassy of which fictional African country? Come for the quiz questions. Stay for the looks of agony on Adam's face. Makes it all worthwhile. Yes, talking now. Not going to show you my pain face anymore. Right, question 8 then, in the names round. What is the name of the young boy in Diamonds Are Forever who reads the children a story while Mrs. Whistler meets Mr. Wint and Mr. Kidd? So question number 8. What's the name of the young boy in Diamonds Are Forever who reads the children a story while Mrs. Whistler meets Mr. Wint and Mr. Kidd?
That is a good question.
Thank you.
I mean, I wouldn't have said he was a boy, but anyway, sorry.
He's a boy.
20.
Okay, that is the conclusion of round 6. So we're going to mark 5 and 6 shortly. Does anybody need any of the what's in name questions repeating?
What's number 2, Stuart, please?
Number 2, what's the name of the fellow MI6 agent that Bond is due to meet? Zagreb.
Yeah.
We'd love only for him to be killed and replaced by Donald Grant.
Okay.
Okay, any other repeats or are we done? Shall we go to marking? Okay, marking, I think. You can put your sound on.
For rounds 5 and 6 or the whole thing?
5 and 6, so it'll be the drink and the what's in the name. Okay, so Here we go. Right, which Bond girl gives her name to Bond's own recipe for a martini cocktail? It's Vesper. I'm not even going to waste your time answering that one. Anybody who didn't get that one, I think you all did. Right. How many years old is the Macallan single malt whiskey mentioned in Skyfall? Anyone want to take a punt at this one?
80.
Sorry?
20?
60.
Not 20, not 60.
53.
12.
So that's 60th anniversary. 62, no?
50.
It is 50. It is
50.
50.
It was the 50th
Hey.
anniversary.
50-year-old Macallan represented, and it was the 50th.
Macallan. It'd be a
Bond.
shame.
They
It's
were
a
very
shame to waste
imaginative
it.
in that script, weren't they?
Yeah. Sorry, jump the gun. Fair enough.
Waste of a good scotch. Right.
Mm.
Yes, what's the drink that Emilio Largo gives to Bond at Palmyra? Anyone remember?
Ron
Julep.
Collins.
Yeah,
Collins,
Ron Collins. Well done. Yeah, very good.
Ron Collins. Damn it.
Do I get a bonus point if I tell you that Largo's drinking a Bloody Mary?
No.
Oh, well, never mind then.
Is a Rum Collins similar to a Tom Collins?
Uh,
Outside
No.
Except it hasn't got Tom in it, but yeah.
Tom
of.
Collins was the name of the barman somewhere who invented the Tom Collins.
Yeah.
Just it was into it, and I don't know if Rum Collins is related to that or not. Maybe it's just Tom Collins with rum. I don't know.
Ron Collins is spicy, isn't it? I don't know.
Okay, where's your sense of adventure? This is New Orleans. Relax, says Felix, and then he orders them two of what?
Sazerac.
Yeah, Sazerac. Well done. Yeah, great. Typical New Orleans local drink. Sazerac. Any spelling will do, but yeah, two
You
Sazerac.
don't mind spelling, no?
I couldn't spell it.
I have no idea to spell
I started with an S.
it phonetically.
Yeah. Couldn't spell it for life.
Sazerac. Then this Sassenach will give you the point. So,
Oh, very good.
right, we have Bond commenting to Scaramanga that the wine is slightly reminiscent of a Mouton. I'll give you the answer here. Mouton 34.
34, okay.
Mouton 34.
Well, 44. Fuck's sake.
I put 34. I'm lucky. I love that film. So.
The unusual term for natural spring or steam water. Anybody remember? He wants a malt whiskey.
Bourbon and branch water.
It's branch water. Yes, branch water. That's what he asks for.
Lovely.
Really quite obscure term. David, were you listening to the answers there? I see you've just camera back on. Did you hear everything? Yeah?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry, just had to pick up some more alcohol.
That's always a good reason, especially during the drink round. Right, does anybody know from the novel Moonraker what Bond adds to his vodka to make it drinkable? A pinch of?
Pepper.
Pepper.
Yeah,
Pepper.
Black pepper.
any pepper is fine. Yeah,
Oh,
black
wow. That was a complete guess, and I got it right. I thought it's not the bit where he gets really drunk or something like that. He gets really out of himself.
Yeah,
Or is
but
that
before he's putting the pepper in the sea, will sink the or raise the top.
Or is that on the game with Drax, isn't it? Or the card game with Drax? I think.
It's before.
He was on the
he's eating dinner,
benzos
he's
as
eating
well,
dinner.
so he was all right.
He's taking dinner with.
Benzos are always.
Let's try that.
You know, for question number 8, then which band's bassist said to Cubby, "When are you going to get someone decent to do one of your theme songs?" And then they did.
Duran.
It was Duran. Yes, it was one of the
Simon
Taylors.
Le Bon, wasn't it?
No, it's the bassist. They're all called Taylor apart from Simon Le Bon. It's not Andy Taylor's the drummer, who's not very well. I can't remember which one the other. Roger Taylor is the drummer. Sorry. It's the other
massive
one.
Bond fan. I can remember
Roger
seeing his
Taylor's the Queen.
documentary. He's a massive Bond fan, so he is.
Yeah.
See,
Okay, so
I mean, sometimes you just go up pissed to somebody and approach. You never know what's happening.
Here's the job writing a song for a Bond film.
Interview.
Oh, or just write that band song. You know.
just walk in and say, "I'm your man," and that's it. You're gonna take your chances, right? What's in the name then? Moving on to the marking of the next round. Just put a note of your score out of 8 for that at the bottom because it'll make it easier. Keep your running total as you go along because that will speed up the mark gathering.
Oh, shit. Okay.
That involves a bit of mathematics. I do apologise. And in the meantime, the name of Dr. No's Island, as I'm sure you all know, is Crab Key. So let's not waste time with that one. Adam, you were looking excruciatingly pained at remembering the name of the MI6 agent at Zagreb. Did you get it in the end? Sorry, Nash. Yeah, Nash. Yeah. Saw a really interesting post one time about the school tie that Nash has in his briefcase, and someone worked out which school Nash must have been to because there's a brief shot when he opens the case and you get a school tie, and it's a very specific school. I can't remember where I saw that, but it's amazing the details that people pick up on, you know.
Yeah, big time.
Okay, in License to Kill, where is it? What's the bar that Bond and Pam Bouvier meet at?
Barrelhead.
Barrelhead.
Barrelhead bar.
Yep. which was a fictional thing. I think it's now something weird like a Thai sushi restaurant in real life or something down in Key West.
Yeah, somebody's been there recently.
Yeah.
Well, Dirty Love is still going strong then, yeah.
Classic.
That's in my Bond playlist on Spotify, and now when I listen to it, I keep waiting for the moment it's going to go.
No, I think it is a Thai restaurant now. Yeah, somebody said back there recently.
Okay, the three-letter term for smoked salmon.
Lax.
Okay.
Oh, lox. L-O-X. Lox.
Yeah, LOX. Because
it's the chemical term for liquid. LOX. I thought you said lax. No, LOX. LOX. Yeah, because it turns out to be the chemical term for liquid oxygen, which is what Bond realizes well that Osato is actually shipping down at the Kobe docks. So yeah, LOX. LOX is what you need there. The health resort in Thunderball is called
Shrublands.
Shrublands. Yeah. The Schiffer's girlfriend who poisons her Bond in the poker game.
Valenka.
Yeah.
Oh.
Enka. Difficult one.
Didn't get
So well done if you got that. Valenka, and likewise the name of the embassy. It's on screen only briefly in a couple of different places. The fictional African country.
Nambuto.
Nambutu, yes. We'll give you anything that sounds like that. Nambutu or anything that will do. Nambutu.
That Lenka, though. Forgotten.
That was a tough one there.
Come on, Paul.
Oh, I'm slacking, Sean. I'm slacking.
You the Omega Florusho, no, dude, right?
Asks to read the children's story in Diamonds Are Forever.
Joshua,
yes.
Gentleman Joshua.
Very good. And for those who don't know this, and I may have mentioned this in the Bond chat before, Joshua is played by Brinsley Ford, who later went on to become the lead singer of a group called Aswad, and now has an MBE for services to music. And that is who played Joshua in Diamonds Are Forever back in 1971.
Wow.
Did he have a hit called
that quiz
Umbrellas
just to
of-
get that fact? That's incredible.
Sorry.
Aswad. That is incredible.
The singer of Aswad now is the kid who played Joshua in Diamonds Are Forever.
It's mad.
I mean, you said what age would he have been then? Sorry, Stuart, do you know?
Let's look up Brinsley Ford. Yeah, he must have.
It's just, when you said he was a kid, I he was 20 or 21 or something like that. Or...
Okay, he's born in 1953, so he was 17, 18 when they filmed that.
Oh, right, okay.
He's now 72.
Wow. I can't believe he sang with Aswad. That's gas.
Okay, we've got 2 rounds left. The last one. The last one is either going to delight you or it's going to really piss you off, let me tell you that.
The hardest one, is it?
I don't know, it's just something a bit different. It's something that took me a hell of a long time to put together, let me tell you that. But right, we have that to come. So the drink and the what's in a name. So we should all now have a score, which is out of, let me think, it's out of 48 at this point. Sean, do you know how many you're on?
Just give me 2 seconds. I'll fucking work this out here.
Okay, everyone work this out for a second. Keith, do you know your total?
Yeah, 32.
32. Okay, that's pretty good. Kev?
43.
Sorry, how many?
43.
43. Wow. So you got 15 out of 16 in the last 2 rounds.
I got lucky with my Mouton 34 because it was that out of the 53 and it was a 50-50, so I got lucky.
Very good.
Adam, how many are you on? Can't hear you at all there. Your sound's gone totally. Adam, how many?
27.
27. Okay. Michael?
34.
34. Good stuff. David McN.
Come back to me. I think the next round. It's like it's all done.
David Lyons, do you know how many you're on?
I am on 30.
30, is that? Okay.
Yeah, 30.
Okay. Patrick, aka Galaxy.
23.
23. Okay. And Jamie?
32.
32. And then David McKinn, back to you. Do you know?
Oh, still don't. Come back to me. It's okay to when we get finished and we can do it.
Yep.
Sorry.
Stuart, I'm at 40.
All these pages are linked together, so.
Okay, so as it stands at the minute, we have where are we? We've got Michael on 34. You're actually in third place at the minute. Sean, you are on 40, but Kev has had a smashing couple of rounds there and is now on the lead on 43.
Wow.
Fair play. Fair play.
Kev, I seem to remember you smashing it in previous quizzes.
Yeah.
I do like a good Thunderball question, I will be honest.
Excellent. You were delighted to know there is absolutely no Thunderball in the last 16 questions of the quiz.
Stop the quiz now. Everyone
Happy
stop the
days,
quiz.
happy days.
Stop the quiz now. We're done. Let's just leave it at that, everybody.
There is not
Technical difficulties on Kev's side.
Yeah.
there's not a single Thunderball reference in the rest of the quiz.
Stop the count.
Sure, tell me the rest of the quiz is all about Pierce Brosnan, yeah?
He's in. Okay. David, do you have your score, or do you want to just come back to you? Or?
Sorry, I'm crap at this sort of thing. I think it's 32 at the moment. I think.
Okay, we'll go with 32. If it changes, let me know. Okay, right. The penultimate round then is general knowledge.
Let's go.
Let's do it, folks. Question number 1: in which film?
Mute everybody, Kev, will you?
Please.
Sorry. I'll mute everyone, including Stuart, right now.
Good idea. Yeah. Okay, right. Question 1 then. In which film does Bond only kill one person, the main villain? So question number 1. In which film does Bond only kill one person, the main villain? Question number 2 then. A stolen painting by which famous artist is prominently displayed in Dr. No's underwater lair, a reference to a real-life theft at the time. So the painting is called the Duke of Wellington, but you need to tell me who painted it. Question number 2. A stolen painting by which famous artist is prominently displayed in Dr. No's underwater lair, a reference to a real-life theft at the time.
I apologize for unmuting myself, but anyone who has listened to our one of our earliest podcasts this year may have a clue to the answer to that question.
Or indeed, if you've seen the film called The Duke, which came out about 3 or 4 years ago with Jim Broadbent, which is entirely about the theft of this painting. It's a lovely film, and Dr. No is referenced at the end of the film called The Duke. So it's a really nice film, actually, and worth watching for that. Right, okay. Question number 3 then. Between 1963 and 1999, Desmond Llewellyn played Q in every official Eon Bond film except for which one film? So it's question number 3. Between 1963 and 1999, Desmond Llewellyn played Q in every official Eon Bond film except for which one film? Which he did not appear at all. Question number 4. Which Italian ski resort town that featured as a location in a 1981 Bond film will jointly host the Winter Olympics in February next year? It's question number 4. Poor laddie's thinking it's down the road and round the corner. Question number 4. Which Italian ski resort town that featured as a location in a 1981 Bond film will jointly host the Winter Olympics in February next year? Question 5. Which stuntman played James Bond in the gun barrel sequence for the first 3 films because Sean Connery was unavailable? So question number 5. Which stuntman played James Bond in the gun barrel sequence for the first 3 films because Sean Connery was unavailable? Question number 6 then. In Casino Royale, the production set a world record for the most barrel rolls in a single stunt. How many times did the Aston Martin DBS roll over? It's question number 6. In Casino Royale in 2006, the production set a world record for the most barrel rolls in a single stunt. How many times did the Aston Martin DBS roll over? Question number 7. Although Samantha Bond's Moneypenny rejects Bond's gift of a cigar, in The World Is Not Enough, in which earlier film do we see Moneypenny smoking? Question number 7. Although Samantha Bond's Moneypenny rejects Bond's gift of a cigar, in The World Is Not Enough, in which earlier film do we see Moneypenny smoking? Question 8 is the 2-point question. There are 2 answers here. You can have a point for each. Question number 8. What are the names of the 2 geological faults that Max Zorin intends to blow up in order to destroy Silicon Valley? You can have 1 point for each. There are 2 faults. They are real-life faults, by the way, really do exist underneath California. What are the names of the 2 geological faults that Max Zorin intends to blow up in order to destroy Silicon Valley? So that is the penultimate round of general knowledge. Does anybody require a repeat?
What's number 4 again, Stuart, please?
Number 4. Which Italian ski resort town that featured as location in a 1981 Bond film will jointly host the Winter Olympics in February next year?
Wouldn't it be incredible if Bill Conti was doing the music for?
You love it. Or Brinsley Ford. And if you think about it, you might understand the connection. Right. Okay. I'm going to move on to the final round. And in the words of Q, and this I'm particularly proud of. I may be bigging it up slightly. Okay, this is something that struck me as a bit of an idea, just something a bit different to do, because these are basically 8 general knowledge questions. And what I mean is that to the ordinary member of the public, these would not sound like they have any James Bond connection to them whatsoever. However, the answers are all things that will be very, very familiar to James Bond fans through their appearances in the films. So they are just general knowledge questions with a very obvious Bond-related answer in some way. Are we all clear?
No.
Okay. The first one should be fairly easy, and it will make you understand how this works, because you won't fail to get this, and then you'll understand where we're going with this. So question number 1, then, you probably only need the first 3 words here. Which Russian jeweler? Which Russian jeweler was best known for creating decorative eggs made in the style of genuine Easter eggs, but using precious metals and gemstones? That is question number 1. Surname will do. Question number 1. Which Russian jeweler was best known for creating decorative eggs made in the style of genuine Easter eggs, but using precious metals and gemstones? Question 2. Think Bond all the way. In Greek mythology, which son of Zeus completed 12 famous labours and was granted immortality? Question number 2. In Greek mythology, which son of Zeus completed 12 famous labours and was granted immortality? Question number 3. What two-word term originated from an attempted bank robbery in Sweden in 1973 and is a proposed condition to explain why hostages occasionally develop a psychological bond with their captors? That is question number 3. What two-word term originated from an attempted bank robbery in Sweden in 1973 and is a proposed condition to explain why hostages occasionally develop a psychological bond with their captors? And the use of the word bond in that question is purely coincidental, but I'm going to pretend it was deliberate. Obviously put that in there deliberately. So hopefully we're all understanding how this works so far. Question number 4 then. Tell me, what name is commonly given to a small sponge cake from northeastern France, usually made with a distinctive shell-like shape? So question number 4. What name is commonly given to a small sponge cake from northeastern France, usually made with a distinctive shell-like shape?
These are very good, Stuart. Excellent.
Yeah, this is great.
You may not agree as it gets on, you know. Okay, question number 5. What's the only region in China where casino gambling is legal and is often referred to as the Las Vegas of the East? It's question number 5. What's the only region in China where casino gambling is legal and is often referred to as the Las Vegas of the East? Question 6 then. Located in Selby in Yorkshire, what's the 4-letter name of the UK's largest renewable energy power station? Question number 6. Located in Selby in Yorkshire, what's the 4-letter name of the UK's largest renewable energy power station? I know I'm asking this to a group of Irish Bond fans. That's particularly unfair, but, you know, suck it up.
It makes sense.
Said with all the smugness of a man who knows the answer, Sean.
I can tell you now, it's not Bond, by the way. It is not the Bond power station. So if you put that down, change it to something else. So just in case you want to rewrite your answer, because that would be a bit cruel, wouldn't it? No, it's not Bond. Okay. Right. Question 7. Listen carefully to this one. You need to give exactly the right 4 words for this. Okay. Question number 7. In 2000, Advertising Age magazine named what 4-word slogan as the best advertising slogan of the 20th century, as well as being the most likely inspiration for an Ian Fleming Bond novel title? It is the slogan you are looking for. Question number 7. In 2000, Advertising Age magazine named what 4-word slogan as the best advertising slogan of the 20th century, as well as being the most likely inspiration from an Ian Fleming Bond novel title?
That is a mother of a question.
Say that again, Stuart. Would you mind repeat that, Stuart, would you?
7. Then in 2000, Advertising Age magazine named what 4-word slogan as the best advertising slogan of the 20th century, as well as being the most likely inspiration for an Ian Fleming Bond novel title? If I told you the company, you would just get it instantly, you know, so that'd be too easy.
I could do so many comedy answers for these, but
Okay, last question of the quiz. You'll be mighty relieved to know. Again, Bond connection here. Question number 8. What tree with a 2-word name is the national tree of Finland? So question number 8. What tree with a 2-word name is the national tree of Finland? So these are all things with an obvious Bond connection. Or it'll be obvious when you know the answer, but then they all are. It'll be obvious what the Bond connection is in each case. Okay.
I'm guessing No Time to Die, but
Anybody need anything repeating from that?
That last one had better not be Christmas tree.
Is there an odd job tree?
It's only one word. Okay.
Is it No Time?
What about Shady Tree?
No Time to Die.
Okay, let's not give away clues or answer too much. The questions are what they are. So, does anybody need anything actually repeating or clarifying?
Just give me one. Just repeat question 7, just so I have a little longer to percolate on what that
Right,
advertising.
you later away. Right, 2000 then. In 2000, Advertising Age magazine said that what 4-word slogan was the best advertising slogan of the 20th century, and it is obviously the most likely inspiration for an Ian Fleming Bond film or Bond novel title.
Repeat number 4 as well, please, Stuart.
Number 4, what name is commonly given to a small sponge cake from northeastern France, usually made with a distinctive shell-like shape?
And sorry, Stuart, that question there, is that's a Bond reference or?
The answer has a very obvious Bond connection.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
When you hear the answer, you will not doubt what the connection to Bond is.
I think. Well, I have something, but it's probably not right.
Okay.
Number 5, Stuart, please. I just want to
Number
make sure
5
I have it.
is the only region in China where casino gambling is legal, and it's often
Right.
referred to as the Las Vegas of the East.
Have it. Okay, thank you.
Okay, I think that is us, unless anybody else wants anything else repeating.
Nope.
Okay, someone's just nipped off. Lottie Lenya's gone to have a lick, so we'll wait for him to come back, and then we'll do the answers.
It'd be great if you heard just in the distant background, "You're not here to ask questions."
What you really want to hear is he nips off to the do is Pierce Brosnan going, "Beg your pardon, forgot to knock."
Whack. He's back with a bruise on his eye.
Those were great questions, Stuart. They're
Mm.
horrible,
Yeah,
but they were
great
great.
question.
Yeah, fair play, Stuart. Fair play. But
Yeah, I slightly want to kill you, but I also want
Yeah.
to give you. Brilliant.
I want to book him in for next year's quiz. So it's me doing it. So
Put him down. Book him now.
Yeah, basically as a quizmaster, that's usually the reaction I'm going for. Is that was really fucking annoying, but it was also quite good.
Well, that was
Knowing you, Stuart, you went slightly more gentle on us than you could have. So, you know, that's kind of.
I mean,
I judge that based on the scores. You know what I mean? Because when
you got the memo anyway. Thank God.
What was the crazy one? Wasn't AJ did a few years ago? That was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Difficult.
After the third number plate, I was ready to sign out. You know.
Well, there is some, but like, yeah. Well, Phil Whitfields are usually about number plates and what did Bond drink.
Yeah.
The quiz is a good crack. I enjoy the quizzes, so it's a good crack.
Right, Lottie has returned from the potty, so let us do the answers.
But not a quizmaster, but a punmeister as well.
In which film does Bond only kill one person, the main villain?
Man with the golden gun.
Golden gun.
Scaramanga is the only one that Bond actually kills. I think some of those guys whose boat he's chopped in half might have drowned. You never know, like, 'cause off screen.
Yeah, all those poor watermelons on the boat, you know.
Yeah, could be dangerous. Never fills out a risk assessment form, does he, for anything he does? Reckless. Who painted the Duke of Wellington that's stolen and displayed in Doctor No? Anybody know?
Goya.
Yes, Goya is the artist you're looking for. Goya. So Francisco.
Thank you, Paul.
Desmond Llewellyn played Q then in every film from 63 to 99, apart from which film?
Live and Let Die.
Let die.
Live and Let Die. Yes, he's not in that. They just couldn't fit him in. Apparently, there was no. I suppose it's Bond and Moneypenny turning up at the apartment, isn't it? With the lovely Madeline Smith, who some of us are fortunate enough to meet last month.
Yeah,
Apparently, and I'm not sure if I'm
cinema.
accurate
He
with
was doing some. Oh, I can't remember the name. He was doing some series, 1973, wasn't it? That they couldn't get out of. I can't remember the name of it. But
So I thought maybe they just couldn't fit him into the script because there's no logical place for a Q scene there unless.
No. He did a series. I can't remember. Well, I can Google it, but it's. He did a series in 1973 that he was sort of under contract for.
I
I
thought he was promoting Diamonds Abroad at the time.
I'm with Kevin. That's what I heard. So I think there's a.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'll have a look. No, I'm pretty sure there was something because he did an episode of what's it called? You know, the Frank Spencer thing as well.
Betty.
Okay.
Yeah, he did that. Oh, yeah. Hold on, I'll get it now.
Yeah, well, I'll continue.
Yeah, keep her going, sure. Yeah, keep her going.
The Italian ski resort host that's from 1981 film that's jointly hosting the Olympics. Turin and where else?
Cortina.
Cortina is jointly hosting and makes a good thing for your eyes only. Who's the stuntman who did the gun barrel sequence for the first three films?
Bob Simmons.
Bob Simmons is the name you're looking for there. How many barrel rolls then? How many rolls of the Aston Martin DBS? What do we reckon for the world record?
7.
12.
7 is correct. Yeah, Kev's got it. Paul said it. Yep, 7.
Lovely.
To be honest,
Rolls.
I was there between that and 6, and then I was starting to go 6, 7 again. So sorry.
Oh, stop.
Dealing with that.
I've heard enough today. Stop, please.
-5 for Kevin for mentioning that. Right.
Minus 10. Jeez.
Indeed.
Sorry, Sean, you're breaking up there. I'm just going to mute you.
Samantha Bond's Moneypenny rejects the cigar, but in which film do we see Moneypenny smoking?
Is it from Russia with Love?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, she's on when Bond uses his car phone in the very early scene. Moneypenny is smoking away in the office. Yeah.
Did she smoke in Casino Royale 67? Wonder. No.
It's not part of the.
Sorry, I'm not trying to stir things. I just wonder.
Tumbleweed goes past. Right, the 2 geological faults that Max Sorin wants to destroy Silicon Valley. Anyone want to take a punt at these?
San Andreas.
And the Hayward.
Hayward.
The other one, yeah, Hayward and San Andreas. So you can have 2 points for that. So this round is out of 9. If you got to Hayward and San Andreas, and the others you would have 9. So give yourself a mark out of 9 for that one.
No, Callahan. East.
Yeah, fuck's sake.
Sorry, what was that?
I said you're a beast.
FFS.
Can't wait for you to come back.
For both falls to move at once. Create a double earthquake.
Brilliant.
Like some Lottie Lenya, Stacey Sutton hybrid. It's like a love child.
It's just the way she does that. I love Tanya Roberts, but it's just like, and it's almost like she's on drugs at that point. She's like, for both.
She's on drugs.
Trying to remember the lines and act at the same time.
Yeah, no, she looked like she's reading off.
Yeah.
As Desmond Llewellyn did, didn't
Blackboard.
he? Read off the cards from behind. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Hayward fault and San Andreas fault. Okay, so you've got to mark out a 9 for that one. Now we move on to my last round of general knowledge with a Bond-related answer. So the Russian jeweler who created the decorative eggs.
Carl
Carl
Fabergé.
Fabergé.
Oh, yes, Fabergé, yes. Okay, in Greek mythology, now you have to be absolutely precise with the Bond connection here. Greek name for the son of Zeus who completed the 12 labors. Anyone?
Hercules.
Heracles.
Heracles.
Fabergé?
It is very specifically Heracles.
Heracles.
Oh,
And
What
it
is
is not
he has another what is it? Dionysus was there
have to be pedantic on that one. It is Heracles, as of course is the name of the nanobot project in No Time to Die. So yeah, Heracles is the Greek mythology name for the son of Zeus. And if you said Hercules, sorry, it's nil point. Right, the two-word term for that came from the attempted bank robbery in Sweden in 1973.
Stockholm
Stockholm
syndrome.
Stockholm syndrome.
Which I should say has been pretty widely discredited by all actual psychologists. It's
big guess, really.
basically bullshit. There's no such psychological phenomenon at all. But yeah, Stockholm syndrome, as referenced, of course, in The World Is Not Enough. That's what Bond suspects that Electra.
Pierce Brosnan said it, so it must be true. Stuart, in fairness, now.
It's a good point, Sean.
Pierce Brosnan sang SOS in Mamma Mia. Come on, like, not everything that comes out of his mouth is gospel.
Nearly everything.
No, hold on. Man's a good singer.
Okay, the name of the small sponge cake from northeastern France. Anyone?
Madeleine.
Madeleine.
It is, yes.
I was going to guess Nancy cakes, but I changed my thing. So
Fair enough. Yes. Yeah. So a madeleine is the cake with a shape, shell-like shape. Yeah. Well done if you got that. I imagine a lot of people would have worked out the only region in China where casino gambling is legal.
Macau.
Macau is the only part of China.
Wow. Okay.
As featured in Skyfall and also earlier in The Man with the Golden Gun, I think as well. He's in Macau. Yeah.
World of Susie Wong, wasn't it? Or that's
Okay, be interested if anyone got this. The Selby in Yorkshire, the four-letter name of the UK's largest renewable power station.
Drax.
Drax, yes, it is. It's the Drax.
Yeah.
Power
It's Drax.
Oh, wow.
I heard ATAC.
That was a guess.
ATAC would be a great guess. Yes, sir.
Robert, you to Drax, EDF, or just
As Roy Walker from Northern Ireland would say on catchphrase, it's a good answer, but it's not right. Drax Power Station in Yorkshire is the UK's largest renewable power station. Okay.
Obviously a Bond fan who fucking named that place.
Oh.
No, but I think there's a connection. I think there's a real connection because it was founded by an industrialist called Drax, who actually had that surname. And I think that is where Fleming got the name from for the villain. So I think it is actually the same. Drax, yeah.
Lovely.
Okay. What was the best advertising slogan of the 20th century, which inspired a Bond film title? Anyone take a guess at this?
Is it from something with love? I don't remember.
No.
Is it YOLO?
You only live once, is it?
No.
A diamond is forever.
Yes, it is De Beers saying.
Jesus, Kev. Fuck.
Very, very good.
Oh, brilliant.
Brilliant. Well done. Well done.
President, because I can't think of any. This is ridiculous.
That's fucking amazing, mate.
Remember it at the time.
Let's read here then. De Beers came up with the slogan in 1947. Diamond is forever. They basically invented the entire concept of an engagement ring having to be a diamond. On the basis of that is why it's the most successful, the best advertising slogan of all time. They totally associated diamonds with engagements because diamonds last forever. So that a diamond is forever is the entire reason that people feel compelled to spend lots of money on diamonds for engagement rings. It all came from that De Beers advertising slogan, a diamond is forever. And of course, that's where Fleming, inevitably took his title from, diamonds are forever. So yeah, well done if you got that. And does anyone want to finish off with the tree that is the two-word name for the national tree of Finland?
Silver birch.
It's the silver birch, yes, which is the colour of the Aston Martin DB5. Yeah, silver birch is the tree, so what have we got?
Right.
So not a Lazenby tree then?
Definitely not.
Two-word name.
Have one of those. It shags all the other trees in the house.
It's a bit of a sap, really, isn't it?
Brilliant, Lonnie, brilliant.
That is brilliant.
It says it shags all the other trees. I have never seen it, but
that's why they don't make them as Christmas trees.
Yeah.
La 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 la.
Christmas trees. on the wall.
I like that song, I have to say. I
We
quite
will
like-
finish up on
Very
that.
good. It is very good.
We'll all have a
Yeah,
sing along
no,
this
I
evening when we're done, by the way. So look out for that.
Right, okay, we're going to do the final scores then. So could we go with, I'll just keep it in the same order. So I'll give you a minute here, just tot up your final score.
Well done, Stuart. Fair play to you. Brilliant quiz.
Yeah.
Brilliant quiz.
Great quiz. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Really clever, really good.
Very good. I wish there was an few rounds, to be honest.
It's quite a lot of work to just put this lot together. So.
I know. Here, yes,
No, it's
fair play.
very
I
good.
know what you mean. Yeah, fair play.
And eat Doritos in my case. So okay, so let's go through the scores. If you haven't got yours yet, just work away on it. But I'll try to go through them now. Sean, then how many points?
I want to say 55.
Okay, but what's your real answer?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I think it's 55.
Okay, 55. That's out of 65. That's an exceptionally good score. Right, Keith.
Yeah, I had 45. I would have needed negative marking for Kevin and Sean for me to catch up. So
Rearranged. Right, you know.
I agree, Keith. I agree.
I'm going to leave out Kev
Yeah,
for
Kev,
now.
fella.
So I'm going to come back to Kev. Adam, how many?
I definitely wanted to say 55, but it's 38.
Okay, that's still very good. That's still very good. Mike, what are you on?
I am 43, and I just want to say, well, I will get that line question right 2 years ago. Next time we have a meeting.
Okay, brilliant. David Lyons, how many are you on?
38.
38, very good. Okay, Patrick.
30.
30, very good. Okay, Jamie.
41.
41, that's a very good score. Okay, David McEnd, you know?
Yeah, I think 43.
43, very good as well. Okay, Kev, what's your final total?
Don't matter. It don't matter.
Wait, 98.
57.
57, well done.
Oh.
So let us give a hearty round of applause to in joint fourth place with 43 points. We have Michael and David McNulty, so well done to them. In third place, that is the quietest round of applause I've ever not heard. In third place, we have Keith with 45. Excellent. The runner-up is Sean with 55.
Woo!
Excellent. And the winner with 57 points, both in black and white and in colour, it is Mr. Kev O'Callaghan, the winner.
Fair play, Kev. Well done, man.
The memory man, Kev O'Callaghan, as he said.
yeah.
Fair play, to you, fair play. That's brilliant.
And there's a lot of luck in that, and I just happened to be to a few of those places. That's all.
No, I think the lights on my Christmas tree are a little bright, so I got temporary brain damage from them. So that's why.
That is one of the worst excuses I've ever heard in my life. The light. I think it's showing that Kev and Sean really prepare for all the podcasts, and hence their knowledge is just exponentially growing inside their heads.
Yeah,
If only that was true.
I know. Here,
Sorry,
you don't know what
what?
happens with our podcast. It's a wee bit of a fuck. We're recording. Let's go.
Save that for our behind the scenes special, Sean.
Oh, sorry. Cut.
That was really good.
Thanks,
That was
Stuart.
brilliant,
Brilliant
Stuart.
quiz.
Sure.
Really great, Stuart.
No, that was great.
Thanks
It
a
was
million.
balanced. Like it was not, like not no crazily hard question. Like, sort of.
Saving those for next year, just for Kevin. Kevin's going to get his own quiz next year that we like.
I'm banned. No, I'm banned next year. I will just do the mute and unmute next year, and that'll be that. Do you want to wrap it up? Will we wrap up the recording and then we can?
Yeah, wrap up the record. Yeah. Love it. Yeah.
Watch this on the YouTube channel. Thank you very much for taking part, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to live, I'm sure we will do this again in 12 months' time. Cheers.
Brilliant. Well done, Stuart. Fair play. Brilliant.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.